Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to another Ray Channel Legends video with numbers. Alright, what do we have for you guys today is not market stuff, but currently is a 2x. No, it's not a 2x. Sorry, what am I saying? Progressive chance event going on. Some pretty nice champs here for CVC. Um, any one of these could really boost your team. Favor the Slitherer. Pretty new champ. She seems okay. She really needs to take a lot of debuffs to be useful. Brings speed in all battles by 20. You see, she transfers one debuff from all your allies to herself, and then fills turn meters, which is great. And then with the A1, she attacks one enemy and transfers all of those debuffs. Um, if there's three or more debuffs, cannot be resisted. So you definitely want her to take the brunt of your debuffs. You're gonna probably build her, I would say, with pretty low resistance, most likely. Just make her very fast. Um, yeah, she's got a revive, turn meter resets similar to Ancora. AoE heal, pretty good based off her max HP. Increase defense, increase speed. Not the greatest, but not the worst champ either. Could really be useful in, I suppose you could use it in arena, some PvP, PvE content where your champs are taking a lot of debuffs. Let's say you don't have block debuffs in Spider Dungeon or going into Hydra. She brings a heal, increase defense, increase speed for that, and a revive, a turn meter work. So yeah, she could be good for Hydra as well. Necmo, really good, great champ. Lady Kimmy, really good for PvP, seen in some, I mean PvE, seen in some PvP content with Arena as well, because she's just generally super fast, and she brings, I think it's the A2, the AoE, that gives decreased accuracy, decreased speed, and decreased turn meter. So yeah, really good for that. Razelvag, old school champ, really good though. Really good speed, and his speed increases um, when he places increased speed buffs. So yeah, really, really good champ. Good for PvP, good for PvE as well. And then the Ostrid, amazing champ all around. Decrease speed, turn meter control, increase speed, increase attack, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, really good summoning event right now. Um, Voids, there's a Shu Zen. Everybody knows Shu Zen. Great champ. We got Lady Noel, which was the Christmas fusion, also really good. And Fidey, he's pretty new. I think he only released a couple months ago. But he's also a pretty good champ. Good for quite a few different areas in the game, PvP and PvE. But yeah, not gonna do any summoning today. Just thought we'd recap that. We got a 2 times for Eternal stones. Um, Only for Eternal 6 stars. I think that's important to mention. So they're not increasing anything else. It's just a 6 star chance. It's a 50-50 between a 5 or 6 star. Everything else stays the same. So yeah. I don't know if it's a good time to pull. Maybe, maybe not. Um, you could save it and wait for full times 2 on all of them instead. You know, just some food for thought. But today, what we're gonna look at is a champion. Um, there's actually 3 champions we want to look at. Let's start with one of them over here. She is a barbarian. She is a void, and she is free for new players. I think the code is Desert Queen, but yeah, you can start off with a free to Hanorok, who's a massive support champ. She brings a decreased speed, continuous heal on a A1. Great. Decreased speed A1 is always good. It's a 50% chance, so you know if you don't land on the first hit, chances you land on the second. Um, A2 is decreased attack block buffs, single target hit. Also has a debuff spread effect. Only two debuffs though. So not bad. Could be spreading decreased attack and block buffs, which are incredible for Hydra. You need that block buffs. Decreased attack will just allow your team to push a little longer. A3, increased defense, increased speed. Again, incredible for bosses, for Hydra. Um, I don't know PvE wise. I don't. She could see some play with this decreased attack and block buffs, but not much. Not much. Mm, yeah, but really good for Hydra. Passive, remove one random debuff from all allies at the start of each turn. Uh, Removes two instead from all allies under continuous heals. Cool. So build is super fast. Got 106 base speed, not bad. 20 act, 30 resistance. 21k HP is nice. So, she can be pretty strong if you build out right. For new accounts, this will help you a lot with progression. I found personally on my side. Um, so I opted for, I would say, the best free champ you could have opted for, Ninja. Very good for almost all dungeons. Notice how I say almost all dungeons. Spider, he struggles, but in the early game, Spider, I'd say up until, let's say, 10 to 12 maybe, or even 14, around that range is where he starts to kind of peter off, because his HP burn is only a triple hitter, so doesn't really spread to everyone. And Spider normally is all about HP burns. So yeah, I'd say he's pretty much the best you could have for dungeons. He's in every dungeon team I have. Really good attack, a really good base speed at 100 for Nuka. So yeah, great. He's not who we're covering though. Uh, where is he? I think he's an orc. He's a void orc. I actually have Gallic, Supreme Gallic on my free to, I suppose both free to play, but on my second free to play account. Great, absolutely amazing champ. He might still be up. Supreme Supreme 6, I think was the code. So yeah, just look out for that. This HP burn, block buff, decrease speed, perfect. Hydra, Spider, can help you in Dragon, can help you in Ice Golem, can help you in, well, so not really Fire Knight. Fire Knight decrease speed is great though. And this is what is gonna help you in Fire Knight. Quadruple hitter, HP burn activation, amazing. Double hit A1, extra 10% chance of inflicting a critical hit. I don't know if that's on all skills. Yes, it is. Yeah, so you only have to build him with 90 crit rate. Another bonus. Um, A1 increases duration of HP burn. Amazing. And then this passive, whenever he receives a CC buff, except sheep, instantly removes it, fully heals himself, and gives him a turn. So you can imagine things like getting stunned from the Fire Knight, or um, freeze from the Ice Golem, or you know, um, fears from Hydra heads, those kind of things. He cleanses that himself. Don't need to bring a cleanser. Petrification from Mithrala. That one I really like. As if you've watched my channel, you've seen Mithrala is the bane of my existence in Live Arena. But yeah, if you have him and you get those debuffs, he cleanses them and he smacks, which is amazing for a lot of content. And he will also, just as Ninja, really boost your dungeon teams as a damage dealer. He can pretty much carry you again to probably around stage 15 normal of almost every dungeon. Maybe um a little bit further, going into like Spider, I'd say he could carry you further with his AoE HP burn. Um, so yeah, things like that to just to consider. So yeah, we got him and we got Alice. I think we'll swap over to that account in a little bit, but for now, let's look at the champ that we came here to look at. So it's not Genzen, it's not Yannicka, although she's pretty good. It is actually another champ that was free with a login code. I think it was Foxhunter or something. Or he was like a creator code or something. I don't know, but Karato Foxhunter. Um, if you've seen my videos um, of Live Arena, you'd know that this guy really does a lot of work. Um, really puts in a lot of damage. Stats. Just seeing if we can crit rate. No, thank you. Give us, give us crit damage, please. That's fine. HP percent is okay. We'll just leave that there. Anyway, as I was saying, he does bring a lot of benefits. People actually call him. Let's see. Come on, give us crit damage. Shoot, come on, give us crit damage. Ah, shoot, double shoot, the worst one. And anyway, yeah, he brings along some really good damage with him. I haven't booked him out at all. Unfortunately, free to play and legendary books are very tough to come by. Um, so we'll try. It's not on. It's not high on my list for champs to book out though, because I still have. I think yeah, Esme is fully booked. Arbiter is fully booked. I want to book Ancora for Live Arena. She's really important. So yeah, she's not incredibly high on my list, but I think he will help out quite a bit. Okay, right. Now let's get onto his kit. The reason why he's such a good champ. So it's A1. It's a triple hitter. As you might have guessed, this is great for Fire Knight. So it can help you with that dungeon. Triple hit, places weaken for 2 turns. Cool. A2 is a single target stun for 2 turns. If you have Yumiko, you get an extra turn and reset the cooldown. Probably don't. Um, yeah, well, I don't, so it's just a stun for 2 turns, single target hit, which is fine. His A3 is an AoE block active skills for 2 turns. Again, Yumiko is on your team, cannot be resisted, would be great. You'll notice that this only gets a damage increase and a buff or debuff chance increase. This skill gets a cooldown decrease, so you can take that to 3 turns. But yeah, this is what makes him stand out apart from all other, I suppose, damage dealing champs that I have. Damage inflicted by this champion cannot be decreased by enemy passive skills or masteries, except by the passive skills of bosses. Damage inflicted cannot be increased by either this champion's masteries or ally passive skills, except when attacking bosses. Right? So, someone like, hmm, uh, got the perfect example. Someone who shows up quite a bit in Classic Arena, sometimes Live Arena mid game. Duchess, her passive decreases the damage taken by all allies from AoE attacks by 25%, right? So whenever you try to AoE Duchess, it's 25% weaker. But when Karato uses his AoE, you get that full hit, you know, does not get decreased. Um, okay. So he's pretty tricky. I've completed his masteries. You can see them over here. We went down to Giant Slayer, because against bosses, his masteries still work. So you can definitely use him in that. This is the boss Slayer um, masteries. You can find them on Hell Hades. So yeah, increase, extend debuffs, 10 meter work, uh, stat increases. Um, yeah, so he's pretty good, can do quite a bit of damage. There is a different build if you're going for Arena Nuka, which bypasses support and goes for the defense tree down here to Retribution and Cycle of Revenge, which is just a case of trying to give him as much turns as possible. We could obviously change that if we want, but we'll leave him. Might actually change him. I don't really use him for a lot of PvE content, but let's have a look. Okay, we have a little bit of energy. Um, Whoa, not that far. Let's take him into Fire Knight. Fire Knight. Dragon 20 normal. Karato in there. Weaken, decrease defense. Yeah, this should be good enough. She can do increased attack on her A1. Yeah. All right, Esme and now let's test. Cool. Oh shoot. Well, that's not what we wanted. I suppose we can. Doesn't have increased attack, but got increased accuracy. Um, let's just do this. This is also poor affinity matchup. What am I thinking? Let's just sort this out quickly. It's not stage 20. You need to take him into stage 23. Yeah, they skipped there. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, stage 23. Let's go. Please do not start an auto. Thank you. Right. So A1 with Esme gets us increased attack, decreased defense, and weaken. Right. So we're gonna try the AoE block active skills. Let's see. So this down. About 60k. Remember, this is a mid-game build, nothing impressive. We're just gonna decrease 10 meters. Let's say one with now there. Okay, it doesn't have increased attack this time, but let's see how much his stun does. Okay, 52k. Not bad, not bad. And let's do that. Gonna decrease 10 meter with now. Sleep, everyone. Cool. Let's just increase accuracy and speed. Okay, A1 against this Renegade. 18, what, a 17 to 19k per hit. Not bad. Just as general meh. You know, he's just got meh kind of damage on that. I wonder, are we back around to our skills? No, still got one more turn. 17, 18, 19. Yeah, not too bad. Increase attack again. Everybody's still got weaken, decrease defense. That's good. Just giving it some speed. Right, now the AoE. Let's see. 65, 60, 67. Yeah, not too bad. Can definitely dish out quite a bit of damage. 94,000 on that hit. Yeah, that was pretty strong. Sleep everyone. Karato's triple hitter. 4K, 4K, 4K. Eh, no decreased defense on that though. So unfortunate. See now. Yeah. So he's not doing amazing at the moment, but we got weaken out. Let's see. AoE, 30k all around. Yeah. So without decreased defense and weaken, he's pretty much just okay. And is pretty squishy. Well, for me. Anyway. Yeah, so he's not too bad in terms of damage, but I wouldn't use him to clear waves. This is where I would, or where I do love to see him. As you can see, I've already got a team set up. Increase attack. Let's take Alice out, put Nell in. This is going to bring us turn meter, strip. Cool. Now it's just going to bring decreased defense. Tell me this guy has. Okay, well, he's got the increased attack on, decreased defense and weaken. Can we just lock him out? 80k, 78k. Not bad. Okay. Let's try this team. Leoris is going to be a problem, but it's fine. Lady Kimmy and Arbiter. Okay. We go first. Let's do this. Decrease the turn meter. Increase hours and give increase attack. It's just a weaken everyone. Cool. Now we're going to go with this AoE. 50, 80. Yeah, pretty good. Kimmy was a poor affinity matchup for him, but yeah. I'm also not very high. Where am I? Hold 4. I'm almost at 5. I need to just grind out a few. But yeah, let's go into here. Drake stars. This is great affinity for him. Let's see. Increase attack. Can we land decrease defense? Everyone except Aelin. Let's see what this does. 64, 46. Steal those buffs. Ancora, sorry. Decrease that duration there. Steal that buff. Great. We'll definitely kill with this. Yeah, 30,000. And the stun went over to Ancora. Nice. Okay, do that. Now can do that. Can steal some 10 meter, block buffs. And the weak hit really isn't great. Come on. Eh, yeah. Oh, it's a +1 Ancora. Jolito. That is pretty decent. This is a better matchup. Spirit, Force, Force, Force. Well, coming up against amazing teams, but this is what I consider your mid game. You know, these are the kinds of champs you're gonna go up to and come up against rather when you're still starting out in raid. Okay. Um, can we kill everyone? I don't think we'll kill the Aiden, but we'll kill Wukong most likely. Maybe Geo. Yeah, GG. That was great. Wukong's gonna come back though, so not not perfect, but that's fine. Fear didn't even proc. Dead. Nice. Steal those buffs. Let's weaken him. Yeah, can Karato finish this off for us? That's a real question. Got his increased attack still. Yeah. Like I said, he can definitely do a lot of work in arena. Okay, this is not a great team. Should be strong though. I suppose he's relying on these two to kind of lead the line. Let's see what we're working with here. Okay, we're gonna block buffs and everyone. Cool. Increase our attack, decrease their defense. Yeah, Leorius should be dead after this. AoE. Okay, she didn't die. Now she will die. Good game, man. Love that for you, Skullcrown. So as you can see, he's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's not insanely good either. Um, where is he? Yeah. If we look at his ratings, it's pretty mid. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3.7, 3.6, nothing to set him as a top class champion. But he's definitely got potential. His stats as well, only 4.7k attack, 206 crit damage, 0 ignore defense. We don't have him in a savage set. We don't have him in merciless and lethal or anything. Not merciless, but we don't have him in any of the attacking sets. But he's still doing the job. He's still getting the damage done. He's still hitting pretty relatively hard, shall I say. So yeah, I would, if you do manage to pick him up and your early game, um, legendaries are, unless you're spending a lot, legendaries are few and far in between. And he can really do the job for you. He can really put up some good damage numbers. He can take you through the game early on into arena. He's a very decent arena option for you. Wave content, maybe not, but definitely a very decent option for certain arena matchups. So yeah, that was Karato. Let's just pop over to the other account. Yeah, welcome to the account, guys. Funny enough, I just logged in and I got a Supreme Galaxy Soul in the Soul Merchant. Um, quite lucky. So yeah, he's got a 1 star on him now. Nothing incredible. He's not booked out at all. No one is actually booked out. Rush card, the tower's on here as well. As you can see, I haven't even collected all of the community week stuff on this account. It's pretty behind. Been so busy with the other account and some IRL stuff, so I haven't really had time to focus here. But yeah, let's just complete some of these tasks and then hop into some Supreme Galaxy stuff. Cool. So where is he? Yeah, he is over here. He's actually crit cap. Doesn't need to be. I can decrease that by an extra 10%, but he's got 2.6 attack, only 87 crit damage, which is not great. But again, this is still a only rank 42 account, pretty early game, free to play, nothing incredibly special. But yeah, let's see dungeon wise, what do we have? It's against the spider. We are on dungeon 6. Again, it's not built out really well, but if you could pair him, I need to rank up this Artor, but with like an Artor, Kale. Yeah, I think this should be fine. Let's just see what we can do here. If it decides to load in. It's like a double champ showcase. Okay, so I'm just gonna go straight for some damage. And then here it's this one, right? Yeah, AoE, HP burn. That's the problem. That's the problem. Yeah, we might just actually take this queen spider down without any fuss. Just block damage on us. Great, thank you. Come again. Wow, Um, yeah, not really doing much for this showcase. That was a strong hit, Otto. Good job, man. Yeah, but as you can see, Kale, Gallic, Alice, Rashguard is a lucky pull. Literally got him like the first day of this account. Otto's A1 AoE is absolutely shredding these enemies for me. There you go, Alice. Yeah, this should be done soon. But I think you guys get the gist of what I mean. Early game account. There you go. Didn't actually showcase him properly. I'll do a separate showcase on Gallic actually. I think that would be really good. Um, for now though, that was Karato with a little bit of Supreme Gallic thrown in. Stay tuned for a full showcase on Supreme Gallic in probably the next few days. Until then, I've been Numbers. Take it easy, stay safe. I'll see you soon.